It's the
I believe there's only 2 decks that I haven't played yet, and it's Splinter Twin and Mono Black Control. I'm gonna save Mono Black for last. From the Cobblade side of things, the Grim Lavamancers were like really frustrating to play against. I think I'm going to cut some Twisted Image action. I think I only really want those against, like very specifically, maybe the Valakut deck, because they've got Overgrown Battlements. Not from that era, Corn Dog. Not from that era, no. People didn't just like play bad mana for fun from in that standard period. That was just what they had. I mean, no Doomlord. People are still debating what the best deck is, and for me, like it's kind of fun to like play all the different decks. Which is what I'm doing here. Playing each deck at least once. I've heard of other people doing that too. The deck fills up the graveyard for Grim Lavamancer pretty fast. The reason it was main decking Twisted Image is because it was good against Birds of Paradise, Spellskite, and Spellskite's like really good against Twin, and hit Overgrown Battlements out of ramp. So it actually like killed a lot of things in the format. But I think it actually hit like a Tempered Steel card too, like Ornithopter or something. It wasn't Ornithopter, but I think there was a the 01 that attacked as though it had flying and buffed your team or whatever. Like that was a good one to twist image. But anyway, none of those cards are in this fucking Gauntlet except for Overgrown Battlements in the Valakut deck, so I don't want the images in the main. Anyway. Yep, you can change the main deck. So like the I think the most important main deck change was adding Umizawas to the main deck of Zoo. It's like in the sideboard of the Zoo deck.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey Captain Red, thanks for the 61 months. Yeah, the Craig Jones Zoo deck has Umizawas on the board. So paying life to probe the opponent could end up being bad if they're on Burn or Zoo. So maybe we'll just lead on Halimar Depths and pass. We need a red source and we need Twin. Well, there's Twin. So let's draw one of these. And then next turn we can fetch. Why was it in the sideboard? Because you didn't want it in the main deck against your combo opponents. It just like wasn't as good at dealing damage as like another burn spell was. And there's a lot of combo in that standard.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey Lafear, thanks to the sub, thanks to 20 months. Go ahead and draw that Ponder. Nice, no burn spells for our Lavamancer. I'm gonna shuffle off this Ponder. What we need is another red source for the Splinter Twin. Currently the opponent doesn't actually have any interaction over there, so... Blue-white was stock Delver. The list here is the Calcano version. Blue-red. I think they didn't want it to have too much overlap with the Cobblade deck, right? A bunch of Seachrome Ghosts and Woolbunt. What's up, Jarvis? What's up, everybody? LaFear with the 20-month sub. Yeah. Yeah. Is there value to running out Deceiver here? I feel like there is. Ponder was in standard with Delver, yes. That was one of the reasons that Delver was strong. Getting bonfired for one. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting a little punished for running out the Deceiver before killing the Delver. Because otherwise I'd be able to pierce this and save my Lavamancer. Lavamancer is really good. They are tapping out though, and if we draw a red source, we can just win with Twin here. So the longer the game goes, the greater the chance is that my opponent's just going to have an answer to what I'm doing. Wait, what? Oh, I got scoured. Fair. Do we wait for this to flip before we... I think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. You hate that land, Halmar Depths? I kinda hate it too. It does make sense in this deck though, where you're really just like a 2-card combo deck. You have all these fetches to turn it into filtering. I was thinking about chilling on the Into the Royal until, like, they literally flipped through Delver. But churning with this deck is so good. We know they have a Snapcaster, right? It's kind of weird that they're still holding it. Snapcaster and a Bonfire. Is that 2 other cards in hand? What does Shrine do? You stack to Impulse with the number of counters on it. We could use this Deceiver Exarch as a second red source by floating, untapping, and then... I'd like that better if we had, like, Dispel up. Maybe I'll bounce Delver again here.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? He Sim Spiral, thanks for the 46 months. Yeah, so I think they were trying to save this Snapcaster to combine with Vapor Snag to prevent me from comboing. But both players have been chilling here so long, they're finally just gonna do this. I would have Snapcast Ponder, like, turn 3 or something. Just chain those fucking Snapcasters together. So this beats another Mana Leak, but it doesn't beat a Vapor Snag. Versus another Vapor Snag, it would have been better to just pay the mana. The Snapcaster doesn't do anything. Okay. So Into the World is, like, not ideal, right? Even though it was, like, kind of good there against Delver. It's probably better to just, like, have another Forked Bolt and... Can we go Mental Misstep? We have fucking Mental Missteps? Yeah, Mental Misstep seems insane, actually. Do I just cut Negate entirely? Too clunky. Can you flashback to Taxian Probe and pay 2 life? You certainly can. That was a very common line, especially in matchups where your life total didn't matter very much. Just going turn 2, like, probe your control opponent, Snapcast back probe. You know, have a cantripping 2-1. Totally fine, totally reasonable. Common line and a good line. Yeah, then we got the negate. Yep, exactly, Von Laz. More importantly, Spellskite, but yeah, Birds of Paradise. The 0-1 that gave your team +1/+0 when it Signal Pest, killed Signal Pest. Overgrown Battlements. Probe resolves. You like what you see? This hand's kind of fantastic. I'll let Ponder resolve. If they were playing a turn 1 Delver, I think I would misstep it. We can actually activate the Lavamancer on turn 2 with Fetch plus Ponder. Lavamancer's like really good in this deck. Get this fucking tap land out of the way. They didn't want to Thought Scour me this time, because we have to activate active Lavamancer. Misstep a Ragavan, or misstep your opponent's Lightning Bolt on your Ragavan. A monster just for saying that? I'm just saying, Misstep didn't exactly, like, make Legacy more fair when it was around. I guess it sort of did, but not in a good way. Spell Priest is good. It's not as good as Dispel, though. I think I'm gonna shuffle him. Oh my god. I don't want to attack with Lavamancer because I don't want to trade Lavamancer for a Snapcaster Mage. That's not a goal. Not a goal of mine. Wait, isn't that fine? Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Sure. Flash Freeze, Combust, Invisible Stalker, Snapcaster. Fair enough. So I still have Snapcaster for that that Combust there, is the issue. If we had 2 Deceivers here, we could win. Oh, not even then, because they still have Flash Freeze. Should I offer a trade? Probably not, right? Yeah, I'm not sure actually how I'm supposed to beat Snapcaster Combust, besides, like, just have an extra Deceiver. We've already burned through 1 Deceiver. Maybe I'm supposed to make them do it. Play out Deceiver, they Snap Combust. We Lava Mance the Snapcaster. Just don't have it, like, hanging over my head anymore. Shrine's hot. There's no way to Splinterton for value in this deck. That's not what this deck is. This is a very specific deck doing a very specific thing. It is all in on the combo. We don't have like Wall of Omens or whatever the fuck. Nice. Now we just have to avoid the opponent drawing Pike for a few turns here. Maybe we got a chance. They are up to 4 cards now. Should I run Deceiver out? I think I should run it out, like, right fucking now. Less mana for them to fight me over it. And then we'll untap, fire off Splinter Twin on Deceiver. They'll flash freeze. We can untap, try it again. A Rune Chanter Spike would have killed me this game. I got 2 Dispels here, one for each of yous. Is this so hard to have more shit than this twin deck? Like, in terms of, like, interaction to stop you when you're going off? Because the entire deck is cantrips and protection. Makes it really, really hard as the aggro control deck. Beating the deck full of, like, quad Dispel. This game we even had, like, a bit of a stumble, right? But they didn't, like... They need to, like, also respect your combo while aggressing. So it's not like they can mulligan for a turn 1 Delver or value Rune Chanter Spike that highly. Which is kind of like a nightmare to play against. The deck that does well against this twin deck is the 5-color control deck. Because that deck doesn't have to worry about actually winning the game. You can just, like, hold up mana for forever and have uncounterable shit and, anyway, play a bunch of draw spells. This was a standard deck. Yeah, I don't think it was even the best standard deck. A little weak to aggro, huh? And there were a lot of spell skites and dismembers and shit in the format. For any standard format to have twin, this is, like, probably the best one. Some people might disagree with me, but I think at no point in Twin's existence in Standard was it the best deck, except for maybe, like, a week at some point. Beat the tar out of it with Pure Steel. Not that Pure Steel was a major player in the format or anything. Affinity might be able to kill me before I manage to put my combo together. No Deceiver yet. Oh, perfect. There's like no reason to preordain right now, right? Yeah, let's just hold up Spell Pierce. And then next turn we get to see for Exarch tap the Atog. The Affinity deck isn't playing any removal, so that should be good. There was a version of Caw-Blade that was playing Twin. That was like Jeskai, and it had like a worse mana base than regular Caw-Blade, and it was played less than regular Caw-Blade because it was worse. Yeah, I think when they do the, if they look at like the, if they do like a format breakdown at the end of this Gauntlet, if they like look at the win rates of the various decks and stuff, I think Twin's gonna have like an absurd win rate in comparison to all the other decks in the Gauntlet. Except for maybe the Onmath deck. The thing is, like, a lot of the things that kept Twin in check just, like, don't exist in this, like, more general Gauntlet. Like, there aren't the hate cards for it. The Caw-Blade has a bunch of dismembers, and that's great. But yeah, the lack of, like, any spell sky whatsoever in the aggro decks and such. Shoehorned it into the core. Seems so narrow. I bet Mental Misstep's more important than Into the Core is here. You think the Fairies deck is really good? Fairies deck is really good. That deck actually has game against this one too, huh? A bunch of counters and Thoughtseizes and Terrors and stuff. The issue with Fairies is being weak to aggro. Well, that's probably one of the weaker matchups for Twin, right? Did you play that matchup at all? I haven't played either side of that matchup, but I gotta imagine it's bad for the Twin player. I'm gonna double check the Affinity deck sideboard. Yeah, they've got Electrostatic Bolt, which deals 4 damage to artifact creatures. Oh, it's just a shock to regular creatures. So they need 2 of them? That's so unlikely. Yeah, that's so unlikely to come up. I'll play the Into the Core, I guess. They didn't put in an Academy deck? Well, yeah, the purpose of the Gauntlet isn't, what is the most busted deck that was ever played ever? Let's watch it murder literally everybody else. At least I don't think that was the point. No, it's not Shrapnel Blast Affinity. If it was, I would have to leave in, like, some number of Dispels or whatever, but... If we knew we were going to draw an island out like this, and like Grim Lavamancer and Forked Bolt to hold down the fort early, and then use Shrine to go find Deceiver. Maybe I want both Shrines and no Into the Royal. KCI was sort of a standard deck. The issue with KCI is that you needed to sack your whole board of artifacts, right? And the main aggro deck in the format was Affinity. And Disciple of the Vault is not one-sided. You see where I'm going with this? So your aggro opponent, just by nature of playing this 1-mana 1/1, gets to drain you as a KCI combo player every time you sacrifice one of your artifacts to generate 2 mana. Some brave souls played KCI, and they did not do a lot of winning. Oh my god. No frog? Be still, my forked bolt. As the KCI player, you didn't play Disciple. You played the white one. The white one said that every time an artifact came into play, you could gain a life. And you needed to draw more of your shitty 1-drop than the Affinity opponent drew of theirs. On top of like figuring out how to combo, right? God, this is miserable. I guess I want these fetches. Yeah, I guess I need the Arid Mesa. This is fine. KCI was certainly a modern deck. It was even top tier for a bit. Yeah, lead an Elder. The inverse of I suppose I do this. The inverse of Disciple. Hey, there we go. In going back and playing this deck, like, I never really like played Twin much in Standard. I mostly beat up on it. But going back and playing it, I'm like really impressed with how good the Grim Lavamancers are in this list. You have the fetches and the cantrips. This is like so much churn. It just gives you a ton of game against these aggro decks. Yeah, if they wanted to have a affinity deck that could compete with Twin, it would need to be like a Shrapnel Blast build, or it would need to have counters in the sideboard or something. But this version seems like it was pretty bent on winning the mirror. I'll try the other thing. Nah, I would need real interaction, Corn Dog. Clamp would certainly help. Four-color rally in this this gauntlet, like this gauntlet specifically. I don't know. The graveyard hate for rally wasn't great, but there was some, and there's like no graveyard hate in any of these sideboards. But there are some counters. There are like actual counters for rally. I don't know how good rally would be in a Spell Pierce meta. It'd be interesting for sure. Yeah, Twins' two worst matchups in this format are Fairies and 5-color. The issue is that it's like so consistent that it's just like not going to lose to its bad matchups very often. Which is why, even though it has some bad matchups, it might still just be... Or it's not going to lose its good matchups very often. So even though it has some bad matchups, it might just like still be the best deck. The Omnath deck is kind of like that too, just incredibly consistent. So again, even though it has some bad matchups in the Gauntlet, it might just be the best choice anyway. Like how much you beat up on your good matchups is also a factor, right? Like if one deck is 55% against a lot of the field, and then 45% against some of the field, they're gonna end up with a lower win rate than a deck that's like 80% against 80% of the field, and then like 20 or 30% against the remaining 20. Affinity again, hum. Last game we got to fork pull 2 Arcbound Workers, and that felt very good, but I'm not going to be greedy here.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Jedley19, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 7 months. Yeah, if we'd held up Pierce, we could have pierced this sphere. Would have been good. Now the Pierce is going to be kind of dead. I think we just want to run out Shrine. If they have a really good draw from here, they could beat us this game. Because right now we don't have Deceiver or Twin. And the Negate and the Spell Pierce don't look great. Disciple's a great card for them to have. They just need to find Ravager now. I kind of wish I had that Forked Bolt back. We could just sack this Shrine and draw Grim Lavamancer immediately. I think what I'd rather do is just draw it. play out this other shrine. I should have into the world the cranial plating before their turn. Maybe.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Lion's Eye Diamond. Thanks for the sub, thanks for the 16 months. Yes. Definitely the closest game against Affinity we've had so far. But I think we're about to pull ahead here. Maybe I should not be cracking this now. Well, that part's gonna be good. This game's actually exciting. Because we could whiff on the actual twin. We bottomed one. Yeah, so if we were finding a land off of this, we could, we could ponder, and then potentially still hit twin here. I might still grab the ponder. One line is to take the Grim Lavamancer, run it out, and then block both Mirror Enforcers, shoot the frog, take... I mean, Deceiver could block the frog. Yeah, think about the Ponder, because Ponder, like, we're not going to be able to twin the opponent, but maybe you find another Deceiver Exarch. I guess just chumping Mirror Enforcer and shooting Frogmite means I only take 5 damage here. Oh, did I play the Shrine out first? No, because I could find Deceiver off the Ponder, and I'd rather play Deceiver. God, I don't want that Deceiver, though. Deceiver, no twin. Yeah, fuck that. Let's shuffle. Okay, I'm just gonna pass. Pass, go to 1. We can't beat a Ravager here. But I don't think anything else beats us. Maybe a Disciple. We beat Plating by holding the negate up, not by running out the Shrine. I got all night. I got all night. Save targets. It's a different thing each time, though. I can, like, auto-yield the triggers, but I have to target manually each time. Because it's a new, Deceiver Exarch. It's a new thing. Hey, Spider Solomon, takes about 45 months there. Boom! I think last time I boarded in Missteps, right? Isn't this what I did? It seemed to work out fine. Hey, cool, F3. Congrats, that type of shit. Twisted Image was for Spellskite. It was a very clean answer to Spellskite. It's a pretty hot Lavamancer hand. I think I'm gonna fetch to play this Lavamancer. And then I'll have my second red source. In turn 2, I can either Bolt plus activate, or I can Ponder plus activate. Lavamancer hands are really hot. It's like quietly one of the best cards in this deck. Oh, it was main deck, Raptor. The Twisted Images? Because it means a cantrip, so why not main deck it? I pulled them for my run, because a lot of the reasons that it was in the main deck aren't in this format, right? So. Yeah, so we need a 4th land, and we need a Splinter Twin. I'm just gonna shuffle this. Preordain's pretty good. Ponder before a fetch is good, but maximizing your Lavamancer is also good. You see how I wouldn't have been able to like hold my Ponder for the for the end of turn there, for the end of turn Lavamancer activation, Ponder being a sorcery and stuff. And I wanted my fetch to get a 2nd red source for my Lavamancer. I didn't want it to go get another island, because I didn't need another island at the time. I didn't mean to leave the Lavamancer on top. That was dumb of me. This Ponder should be seeing a full card deeper. Yeah, I'm just gonna shuffle them. Cool. Can we have Twin back in Modern? I think Twin would be good in Modern. That'd be fine. Got into the course at instant. It's so fucked up. It was for Tempered Steel, I believe. Got a backup plating. Preordain plus Ponder in the same format is very nuts, yeah. You're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. This is just like the least fucking fair thing that ever happened. Hey, there we go. Yep. Alright, we got a trophy. So we trophied with Zoo, and we trophied with Twin. I kind of figured we'd do some winning with Twin. Mostly from all the losing I did against it with the other decks. I assumed it would be able to get some wins in. There's a reason I saved it to play right next to Mono Black Control, because I don't think we're into too much winning with Mono Black Control. So I wanted to have them right next to each other. So it wouldn't just be like me getting destroyed at the end or me crushing at the end. Space it out a little bit, huh? Have some balance.